I feel like we've got too many acid guns and not enough stuff to cut his legs, because this isn't really working. Come on, keep cutting. Keep cutting. Let's get a limb off, please. There we go. Today I'm back for another video, and today we are here once again with Happy Room. I want to thank you guys for supporting the little mini-series I kind of did, and today we are continuing where we left off. It seems like whenever you rejoin the game, the numbers reset, so we're back with number 1. There's been a lot that's happened since you were last here with us. As you can see with some of the achievements we've got to do today, you're not gonna have a great time. But anyway, without further ado, let's just kind of get back into the groove here. So as we remember, we've got a few different bits and bobs. I'm gonna be trying out some different things today. Who knows what we'll find out. It should be fun. First of all, I'm trying out something to kind of change the area of where we've got to deal with and play in. I need to switch these around. So what this does is keeps the guy inside at all times, hopefully. And then we'll put some jumpers over here, I guess. One there. And then I guess maybe one there. That should keep him bouncing off our little rotating blades. Now we've got to think about what we're going to put as the juice of our killing machine. Death. We're going to put ourselves a little Tesla up here because that's always fun. I think also we're going to put some mines for him to fall on straight away. Not too many though. We'll put a few more of those when we know how much monies we've got. And then we probably want to get some spinny death machines. Let's put one there, and we'll switch this one around. I guess we could put a mace as well, you know, a mace there and there. And then also that means we could probably put something that kills people. So an acid gun? We could put 2 acid guns out at the top. So when he gets caught by that, the acid just kind of burns his face off. That sounds delightful. We'll put a fire gun here as well. We can't quite fit one in there, so let's move that along and then put an ice gun on the other. Oh, wait, those float. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's put a fire gun here and then an ice gun. Crap, where's the ice gun? An ice gun here and here. Lastly, we'll just put a couple more mines down, and then I think that's probably good enough for us. Let's see how this goes. Our first trap back. All right, enjoy number 1. Here we go. Okay. Oh my, what the hell? All right, so straight away he gets thrown off onto that mace. That's doing a pretty good job. What the hell? He's getting absolutely ruined. Can we? The problem is we're not cutting off a limb, which we need to do. That's too bad. All right. Oh. Did he lose a limb? I don't know. I'm just sitting here like trying to see if he loses a limb, basically. Nope, he just broke the machine. Good job, buddy. Wait, why is that hitting him that way? All right, I think he's done now. That was quite brutal. We nearly made it onto our next point as well, so we should probably adjust this. All right, well, I think what we'll do is instead we're going to focus on putting everything on the left-hand side and then pushing him to the left. All right, there we go. This is our new creation, so let's see how this does for us. Not really sure what's going to happen. Let's just go. So first of all, he gets hit by our explosions. This guy is getting seriously destroyed this time around. We've already lost the blade on our machine, though. That's kind of bad. But yeah, no, this is looking really good. I think, honestly, we're going to be able to get our next point for this if we can keep this up. Although it doesn't seem like there's much more there to do damage to him, so this is worrying. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to work. I thought we were going to do a lot better than this. We're so close as well. That's a shame. Oh, flipping heck, he's getting ruined in that corner. These little blade things on the left seem to do a really good job. We might want to space those out a bit differently. Who knows? Is that him dead now? You just got the little monsters eating him, but I think they're done for today. All right, interesting. So we saw what worked. We saw what didn't work. I honestly think we need to do some more spacing out a little bit. I'd like to get another blade, possibly, but I just don't know whether it will fit in here. I'm moving these down a little bit to see if that'll help. All right, there we go. We did fit another blade in. We've had to remove a lot of stuff, though, for it, especially some of our explosives. Let's see how this goes, and if not, we'll have to just reevaluate everything we've done. So, straight away, he's getting destroyed by our spinny blades. I think they do a ton of damage, which is why they break so fast. All right, here we go. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Major damage. Ooh! Oh, look at him. He is a mess. Come on, let's cut a limb off, please. Okay, no. He's just getting absolutely brutalized. Is that it for him? I think it might be. That's going to blow up, but there we go. All right. Well, yeah. Time to reevaluate. I've got a fun idea. I was playing around with these monsters, and I want to see how many we could put down with our budget at the moment. They only cost 125, so we should be able to put a lot down, I think. We're almost halfway through now. But yeah, I'm just interested to see truly how much damage these little monsters actually do to our little buddy. So that'll be interesting to find out. There we go. So we've put down every single monster we could possibly put down. Let's see how much damage this does. All right. Enjoy. Okay. Guys, you're supposed to eat him. Guys? Yeah. Alright, well, not quite as effective as I thought it would be, to be honest. Yeah, no, that's not working. Alright, so I did a bit more placement. This is another just random one. We'll be kind of focusing and getting some achievements in a minute. But let's just see how well we do with this. Okay, well, we've already missed our teleporter idea that we were going to do. So that's not too great. Yeah. This is a very slow burner, this one, I'm thinking. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't have put those spikes on the side. They kind of don't really do much for this guy. Oh! You just got hit straight back. Oh. Wow, he is really not having a good day. He's getting iced up here. He is just one big ice cube. And now he's just getting bounced up and down onto some spikes. He's doing real great. Real great. All right, so we've lost all of those spikes now. Oh, all right, so we've got some shotgun. Wait, is it? Jeez, the shotgun has got no ammo. Okay. Wow. All right, well, there's an explosion. There's some more bouncy stuff. He's been hit again. Now he's frozen. Come on, chop his head off. Oh, we took a limb off. Wasn't that something we needed to do? I can't remember, actually. I thought we had to kill a limb or something. Oh, he's headless. He's absolutely headless. All right. Is that his head going through the teleporter thing? Oh, whoa. We just unlocked zero gravity. Nice. Well, we've got further than we've ever got before. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen his body this screwed up as well. So that's too bad for him. What do we do now? Do we just let it go? Are we going to get enough points for the next one? I honestly don't know. We're doing surprisingly well. That's going to blow up. There we go. Nice. I wish those shotguns would blow up. There we go. We've unlocked the laser. How is this one doing so well? This is magic. This is absolutely magic. Oh, is that it? Nope. Psych. Explosion. Come on. Oh, I thought he was going to fall in. I think that's it then. Well, there we go. 8,600 points. Not bad. All right, so what did we unlock that time round? We unlocked a laser, as you can see here, and what was it else? A zero gravity. It just says zero gravity. So let's see what that does. I'm assuming if you hit it, it goes. Oh, the laser was shooting, looking at it. Yeah, I assume if he touches it, it goes into zero gravity. Let's see. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, cool. That is how it works. All right, now let's see if we can hit him into the zero gravity here. There we go. Oh, he's getting lasered. He's moved to the other side. Didn't really do much, though. I wonder how powerful these lasers are. All right, anyway, enough screwing with that. Let's see if we can hit some of our achievements, okay? So behead a dummy with an axe, okay? 4 times in a row, pierce them with the same stake, tear off a limb. All right, I think I'm liking the idea of the stake one. This is the stake. So, I mean, if we just put it below him, is that going to pierce him over and over? Is it? I don't know. Maybe if we put some jumpers next to it, that'll help, maybe? I'm not too sure. All right, there we go. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4! We did it! All right, that was a lot easier than it looked. Okay. He's still going, though. All right, good. And he's finally getting hit off. So next up, we want to activate zero gravity 4 times. Is this going to work? What happens if we just do this? Is this going to zero gravity us 4 times? We'll find out. Let's put some jumpers as well, because that'll be fun. Now he can't touch the ground. If this doesn't do it, then I'd be surprised what does, to be honest. All right, there we go. All right, let's see what happens now. Are we done? Oh, okay. Well, that was a lot easier than I expected. 10 seconds in zero gravity? We can do that. We're doing it. What the hell? These zero gravity ones are so easy. Come on. 10 seconds. Let's go. Nearly there. There we go. We did it. Are we going to get another zero gravity? Ooh, 10 monsters in zero gravity. I think we can do that. All right, so let's put some strategically placed zero gravity things over here. Honestly, I feel like the minute it spawns, it will work. So, shouldn't be too much of a problem, I don't think. All right, there we go. And then let's just dot our monsters around here. They should, like, instantly activate the zero gravity, I think. I guess we'll find out. There we go. All right. Good luck, monsters. Oh, wait. We just got that straight away. All right. Now we need to keep them in for 30 seconds. All right. Here we go. All right. We got some more monsters going on here. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know how it is possible to keep them going for 30 seconds. Like, does that mean we just have to be constantly hitting these things? I actually have no idea. Oh, look, they're gone. How are we supposed to do that for 30 seconds? All right, the next up I'm going to be checking out is seeing if I can toss the dummy 3 meters using only stakes. Now, I'm not really sure how this will work. I've put like a bunch of... I'm going to test the jumper first, see where this throws it. About there. Oh, okay. Interesting. So let's just line this whole wall with stakes. They're not too expensive, so we can't really go wrong with this. And then we'll put a few jumpers on the floor, just to be careful. And let's see how this works. I'm not really sure because I don't really know if it's like away from it, because it doesn't seem to be. Okay, I get it. So it seems to be moving away from where it first started. Interesting. So would this work? Does that make sense for throwing them away? I don't really know. He is kind of throwing away, but he's just standing still. So maybe we do have to do it on the wall. I love how some of these just really make you think, but also just end up being like, let's just get as lucky as we can get to get those achievements. Because some of these are just crazy. Let's put them on the ceiling as well. Why not? I don't think I did that very well, though. We'll see how it goes. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. So, does that throw him 3 meters? I feel like we're getting close. There we go. We did it. Just about. Nice one. All right. So, next up, we're going to be looking at tearing off a dummy's limb, of which is in acid. So, not too sure how we're going to go about doing that. We'll give it our bestest, though. I think we're going to have to just layer this with... I think we have to do it with acid guns, like a ton of them. But then, and also another part of me thinks, like, how are we going to tear off his limb? You know? I just don't know. I guess we're going to need a whole ton of jumpers on the floor like normal to keep him up in the air. And then we just fill the whole middle of it with stuff that would take a limb off him. Maybe? Honestly, don't really know. Let's just put some spikes on the wall. And some saws on the wall as well. That'll keep them down, I guess. And then I guess the main thing is going to be pulling those axes in the middle of the thing. Although we can't seem to afford that many. Ideally, I'd be able to afford another one. But let me see what we can do. So if we remove that and then maybe one of those, there we go. We should be able to afford another one of these. I don't know how this will go. Whether it'll tear a leg off, I'm sure we'll find out. So here we go. So he is covered in stuff. I feel like we've got too many acid guns and not enough stuff to cut his legs because this isn't really working. Come on, keep cutting. Keep cutting. Let's get a limb off, please. All right, no, we didn't get any limbs off. All right, here we go. This is our creation now. That is the goal of this is to tear off a limb. We'll see how we do. We've put an explosion down, so remember they can tear limbs off, although I'm not too sure. I think putting that spike there has been bad for us. There we go. We've torn his limb off. Finally. Finally, his limb has been torn. Okay, perfect. And now we can just let it. We did a ton of damage in that, though. So I am still impressed by everything we have done there. We were even getting close to level. Oh, we were so close to getting 8,000 damage as well. Maybe we should just adapt this slightly because that did really well. Oh, wait. We just hit 8,000 damage. Okay, well, we got that too. Alright, so next up, we've got some laser damage-based stuff. We need to hit 10 seconds dealing laser damage while dummy is in air, and dummy flies through 12 mini lasers. So, something that makes me think will work here is we're going to put a few of these hit things over here, and then hopefully he hits some of these floating things. Wow, we have really explained this well. And then we're going to line the walls with lasers. Maybe I should upgrade the laser so that we can put it on the walls. There we go, perfect. So now, yeah, so now we can put it on the ceiling as well. That should help us out quite a lot. There we go. These aren't too expensive as well, so I honestly think this is going to work. I'm going to put as many of these here, and then we'll put some more of our floaty things. Perfect. Alright, I think there we go. Should we put a few more things down to damage him? Nah, I think we're good. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so there we are. Enjoy. Get your late... where are you going? We don't want you to go over there. Crap. That's bad. We didn't want that. I wonder, is there a way that we can keep him on the left more? If we put that there... and then, I don't know, put a shotgun here. Is that going to keep him really far away? I don't know. We'll see. All right, there we go. All right, shotgun, keep him back. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, shotgun. You did your job. All right, our lasers. Uh-oh. No. No! No, we got so close. We so nearly had that. All right, let's give that another go. We honestly got so close with that I'm honestly tempted to just go again and see what happens. Oh, no, he's floating away again. Come on, stay up, keep going, keep dealing damage. There we go. We did it. Perfect. All right, now we're going to be trying to get our behead a dummy with an axe achievement. Not really sure how this is going to go. Most of our thingies are hitting left, which is probably a bad idea. How are we going to do this? It just doesn't seem to be taking his head off. All right, here we go. Now I've adjusted slightly how we've laid out the jumpy things at the bottom. Can we get a beheadment? We'll find out. Come on. Come on, just take his head off. He doesn't need it, honestly. Okay. Come on. No. We're getting so close. We've taken off so many parts of his limbs. I wonder if we just kept going on like this, do you think it would eventually behead him? I think it could do. I honestly think it might. Well, there we go. That's where we've ended. We lost almost every part of our limbs except our head. Great. All right, here we go. We've adjusted how we're laying them out this time. It should be a little bit more effective. We put some crossbows there as well, because I thought maybe that would do some limb damage. It probably doesn't, but we couldn't afford another axe, so we didn't really have much of a choice. All right, well, there already goes those. Yeah, this is obviously proving to be a bit harder than it looks. Oh, there was good head damage there. God damn it. Look at this guy. He loses all his little body parts, but we can't get him to lose the one that matters. All right, well, there we go. I think that's as far as we're going to get achievement-wise. There was a couple of things that I wanted to do. I've been really liking these things, so I wanted to see just how many bombs we could put on the screen at once if we really tried. It's just a personal interest of mine. You know, I've been thinking about it a lot over the last few days, and I'm happy that I finally get a chance to do it. But damn, do they cost a lot of money now that I think about it if you put them in a line like this. I honestly think we're not going to utilize like any of these as well. So let's put a jumper down here just in case. But here we go. Time for explosions. Oh my god. Is that it? Well, that was pretty cool. We did do a ton of damage though. That's quite impressive. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Guys, drop a like if you want to see some more Happy Room. I feel like I could make some good, strong advancements in the next episode. Drop me some comments as well on how I could improve and how I could do some major damage to these guys. But yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.